Most people don't realize that Navy Federal doesn't just use your credit score to get you approved, right? They got something called the internal score that decides if you get approved for $500 on your card or $25,000 on your card, right? So in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly what the internal score is and how it works and how you can use it to unlock the high limits credit cards and get better approvals. Have you ever applied for a Navy Federal credit card and you have a 700 plus credit score and you're thinking that you're guaranteed to get a high limit cards because you got that score, right? And then you apply and boom, you get denied, or maybe you get a tiny limits that you did not expect it, right? There's a reason for that, right? So Navy Federal does not play the game like the other banks does, right? They have their own game in the internal side that they play, so they don't play like the other banks. So Navy Federal track down your history with they track down your history, using the internal score that range from 100 to 450, right? So think about it. They have their own internal scores that range from 100 to 450, right? The higher your score is, the better it is, your better chance of getting approval or getting a credit limit increase and so on and getting a loan and stuff, right? So they look at things like direct deposit. They look at things as payment history with them, right? So how long you have been a member with them, right? How many products you have, right? Do you have a checking? Do you have a saving account? Do you have other credit cards? Do you have loans? So they look at different things that come up with a score. And another thing is too, they look at your relationship overall, not just your Experian score or TransUnion score. They look at everything, right? They look at everything before they decide and make that decision to bank with you or to give you that high limit or not. So, right? So again, the internal score range from 100 to 450. Here's a trick. You can actually request for an internal score by calling Navy Federal and asking for your NAV check score, right? So you can call them and ask them for your NAV check score, or you can say your internal lending score, right? So that's exactly how to do it. So you call them and ask for what your NAV check score or your internal lending score is, right? And they usually will let you know, but it usually updates within like 30 days or so. So if you're sitting around like 300 and you're in great shape, but if you under like 250 or so, you got a lot of work to do, right? So you want to be above that 300 threshold. You do not want to be around like 250, right? You do not want to be at 250. If you're at 250, you want to get some work done so you can go ahead and pass over that 300, right? So the step that you can take to actually boost your credit, here's the right way to build your credit, right? With Navy Federal, of course. So you're gonna set up a direct deposit, right? So you're gonna have a direct deposit with Navy. Navy loves seeing that your money is flowing through them, right? So you build a relationship with them. You making a direct deposit that looks really good in their eyes, right? So you're using their products. So if you have an open secured loan with them, that's a good thing. If you have a secured card or a credit builder loan, that's a pretty good thing too. So you want to have different products that you can get in and start using it and building a relationship with Navy, right? So so you pay everything early. So once you have a credit card or a credit builder loan, you want to make sure that you pay everything early, right? So don't just wait till the time is due for you to make that payment. Make that payment real early so it really don't affect your score. And also you can ask for a soft pull credit increase, right? Every 91 days, right? So they have something called a 91-3 rule. So either you wait for 91 days or 3 bank statement or so before you actually apply for a credit card. You can only have like 3 credit cards with Navy. And also you have 3 personal credit cards and you can have one business credit cards, right? So the main thing is you want to stay active. Don't let your account, sit idle. Just make it move. Using your card, you want to see that this is active, right? So again, if you want to turn your relationship with Navy Federal from to that 25,000 plus in credit cards, or even to 50,000 to $100,000 in personal or business funding, I put together a free funding guide for you that I'll walk you step by step and show you exactly how to properly structure your profile before you actually go for funding. You could go ahead and grab it in the description below. You'll see the link, or you could grab it. If this video helps you in any way, go ahead and like, subscribe, and do all that stuff. Share it to a friend or family that you think that are blessed. And I'll see you guys in the next one.